The true extent of Hurricane Melissa is still being revealed in Jamaica. Without power or phone coverage, much of the country is isolated and so information is trickling through. 3/4 of the country had no electricity overnight, while the numbers of people injured, or perhaps dead, haven't even begun to be counted. Many parts of Jamaica's western side are underwater, with homes destroyed by strong winds after the hurricane tore across the island with catastrophic force. As wind and rain lashed through the night, one local official said the destruction resembled the scene of an apocalypse movie. With communications crippled, the true scale of the disaster remains unknown. Prime Minister Andrew Holness declared the island a disaster area late Tuesday, warning of devastating impacts and significant damage to hospitals, homes and businesses. Although no deaths have yet been confirmed, Montego Bay's Mayor Richard Vernon told the BBC his first task at daybreak would be to check if everybody is alive. 1:18. Hurricane Melissa. What we know about the damage in Jamaica. Hurricane Melissa, the strongest storm to strike Jamaica in modern history, barreled across the country on Tuesday, leaving behind a trail of ruin. At its peak, the hurricane sustained winds of 298 kilometers per hour, 185 miles per hour, stronger than Hurricane Katrina, which devastated New Orleans in 2005 and killed 1,392 people. Stories of devastation are coming out. People have shared clips of roads that became rivers, mudslides on the hills, roofs being ripped from buildings and palm trees tossed like toothpicks. It resembled the scene of an apocalypse movie, an MP in Western Jamaica told Kingston-based journalist Kimone Francis of the Jamaica Gleaner. Francis described the night as stressful and intense, marked by relentless heavy wind and rain. You don't have a connection. You can't speak to the people you normally speak to, she told the BBC World Service's Newsday program. Across Jamaica's central parishes, Francis said, floodwaters rose to the roofs of two-story homes. One anonymous woman told the BBC, "There is water coming in through the roof of my house. I am not okay." While no fatalities had been confirmed, Jamaica's Prime Minister told CNN he feared there would be some loss of life. Damage, he said, was widespread, hitting hospitals, schools, homes and businesses. Local government minister Desmond McKenzie said on Tuesday afternoon that the southwestern parish of St. Elizabeth was underwater, with at least 3 families trapped in their homes in the community of Black River. Rescue teams are struggling to reach them because of the dangerous conditions, he said at a news conference. Verna Genus was sheltering from the storm at her 4-bedroom home in the village of Carlisle, St. Elizabeth, when the hurricane ripped the zinc roof off her house. The 73-year-old vegetable farmer was in the house with her sons and baby grandchild when the hurricane made landfall over the area. Verna has lost communications due to the power lines being down. But her UK-based sister, June Powell, spoke to the BBC about what happened. She was crying on the phone, June said, adding, "You are huddled up inside and then you look up, then the roof is gone. I have never heard her like that. She was wailing, we are all finished." She is anxiously waiting for the communications networks to be restored so she can talk to her sister. St. Elizabeth, known as Jamaica's breadbasket, produces much of the island's produce. With crops submerged and fields destroyed, many farmers will struggle to financially recover.